sketch a length of 40 millimeters. So we have reached up to this point. Now from this point I have to move in upward direction for a height of 50 millimeters. So from this point we will draw a vertical thick line of 50 millimeters. Now we have reached to this point. Now we have to cover this distance, that is length of 10 millimeters. So from this point we will sketch a length of 10 millimeters. Then we have to draw this height, and this height will be equal to 50 minus this 10 mm height. So this will be 40. So from this particular point we will draw a vertical line of 40 millimeters. Then we will draw this remaining length of 30. Why it is 30? Because total is 40 and this particular length is given to us as 10. So this length will be 30 millimeters. So after that we will join these 2 points and we will get its front view. So it is a very simple object. From front we have only one face which is visible to us, and we have plotted that face, so this will be called as front view of this object. Now we are drawing this in first angle of projection. That means after this, below the front view we will draw reference line xy, and of course if we are drawing in first angle of projection, space above reference line will be called as vertical plane and space below reference line will be called as horizontal plane. Now next step is we will draw its top view first. Then how to draw the top view? From the points of the front view we will take projectors in downward direction. And now we will look at this object from top. We will maintain same direction, but now we will look at object from top. So when we will look at this object from top, we will see two faces, this and that face. So let us start with this face first, and let us pick this corner of this face which is close to VP, because we are drawing below reference line, that means close to VP. So let us locate this point in the front view. This side is the front. You can see this point is just behind this point, and this point is over here, and it means we have to pick this projector which comes from that point. So on this projector we will mark that point and we will start the drawing of this face. So how much is the length of this face? It is 10 and its width is 30. So let us mark a point on this projector, and from that point we will draw a thick line of 30 millimeters, which is the width of that face. Now we have reached to this point. Now from this point we have to move towards left, and we have to travel a distance of 10 millimeters towards left, that is the length of the face. Then we will draw the remaining width, which is 30, and then we will connect these 2 points to get that face. Now after that we will plot the second face, and we know if we have to plot any face, we have to see the points on that face. So how many points are there on this face? 1, 2, 3, 4. So pick any one point and locate it with respect to the previous face plotted by us. So let us pick this point. This point is just below this one, and that point is over here. It means from this point we can start the drawing of this face. So how much is the length of this face? It is 40 minus 10, so this is 30. So from this particular point we will sketch a length of 30 millimeters. Then its width is 30 millimeters. So from here again we will draw its width as 30, and then we will connect these 2 points, that is 30 mm length. So we are ready with its top view also, because in the top view there were only 2 faces visible from top. Now we will learn what is the procedure to draw left hand side view and right hand side view in first angle of projection. So let us start with left hand side view of this object. And we know that in first angle of projection, left hand side view of the object lies on right hand side of its front view. It means on the right of this front view we will sketch its left hand side view. So what is the procedure? Procedure is that we will first sketch a vertical line. We will call that line as ZY line, like a reference line, but we will name this vertical line as ZY line. And distance between front view and this vertical line can be any, but keep this distance around 20 millimeters or 10 millimeters, not more than that. After that what we will do, we will put protractor at this intersection over here, and we will divide this 90 degrees into 2 parts. Means we will sketch a line at an angle of 45 degrees. So from this intersection we have drawn a line which has divided this part into two equal parts, means angle of this line with this horizontal is 45 degrees. Now after that what we will do, we will take projections from all the points of the top view, and from these points of the top view we will draw horizontal projectors parallel to reference line, and we will draw those projectors up to this inclined line. You can see in the top view on this side we have 3 points, and these points are on one line only, so we got one projector. Similarly, 3 points are on other side and these are on same line, so we got second projector. And we have to keep these projector and this inclined line continuous thin. And after that what we will do, from these intersections we will draw vertical lines in upward direction by using scale. So these will be called as projectors. So align your scale at these two intersections in vertical direction and draw two projectors in upward direction, because we have only two intersections obtained from the projectors coming from top view. Now after that what we will do, we will take projectors from all the points of the front view onto profile plane. This plane which we have created by drawing a vertical line over here is called as profile plane, and on this plane we will obtain the left hand side view of the object. So next step is, from all the points of the front view take projectors onto profile plane. These projectors must be thin, parallel to each other and parallel to the reference line. So from front view we will get three projectors. 2 points are on this line, so one projector. 2 points are on this line, one projector. 2 points are on this line, so another projector. So total we have 3 projectors from the front view. Now you can see the projectors which we obtained from top view and from front view, they have created intersections over here, and these intersections will help us to draw the left hand side view of this object. Okay, now let us observe the left hand side view of this object. So if this is marked as front, so observer's left will be left hand side view of the object. It means this is the left side of the object. Now what we will do, we will look at this object from this side, which is the left hand side. Then we will see how many faces we can see. And from this side we will see two faces only, this face and this face. So if we will draw these two faces with their proper dimension and location, we will get its side view. So rules are again same. Out of these two faces, pick any one face first and pick that face first which is close to HP. So this is the face close to HP. Let us pick this face first. And on this face we have to pick the points first. There are 4 points on this face, 1, 2, 3, 4. So rules are same. Out of these 4 points, pick lower left corner which is close to HP, because we are drawing above reference line, so we have to pick a point close to HP. So let us pick this point. Now over here we have to understand a very important point. Over here when we want to draw left hand side view of the object, we have two projectors, two kinds of projectors. One type of projectors are coming from top view and second type of projectors are coming from front view. So if we have to locate this point over here, means if we have to find that out of these 6 intersections obtained, which intersection belongs to this point, then we have to locate this point first in the front view, then in the top view. So let us locate this point in the front view. Now where is front? Front is this side. It means from that point move along this edge towards front. So we will reach up to this point. Now this point in the front view is this point. So we will target the projector coming from that point. So this is the projector which comes from that point. Now similarly we will locate this point in the top view. So where is top? Top is this side. So from that point move towards top. So move along this edge. So we will reach up to this point. Now this point in the top view is over here. So we will pick that projector which comes from that point. So this is the projector coming from that point. So now see these two projectors. The one over here and this one coming from that point of the top view. So this projector intersects with this projector over here. It means this point is that point. So from this point we can start the drawing of this face. So when you look at the object from this side, this dimension is not length, it is width of the object. Because when observer look at the object from front, this is length, this is height, and this will be width. So in order to read its left hand side view, observer has changed his position, but still this dimension is width dimension. Fine. So from that point we will sketch its width. How much is its width? Its width is 30. So from this point we will sketch a line of 30 millimeters. Now after that we will sketch its height. How much is its height? Its height is 10 millimeters because this face is same throughout. So from this point we will sketch 10 millimeters. Now see how these projectors are helping us. You can see after that point you have to again sketch its width of 30. So from this point sketch a width of 30, then you will connect these 2 points. So we have obtained the first face, which is visible from the left hand side view of the object. Now you can see this face in the front view is over here, because this is front view and this is the left hand side of front view. So this is that face. Similarly, this face exists in the top view over here, this edge, or this edge you can see. Fine. Now after that, we will plot the second face. Rules are again same. Once you have plotted the first face, now see how many points are there on the second face. Pick any one point and locate that point with respect to first face. So there are 4 points on this face. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I pick this point is just behind this point of the first face drawn by us. So that point is over here. So it means from this point I can sketch the drawing of this face. So from this point, if I have to move to this point, how much distance I have to travel? That will be 50 minus 10. So this will be 40. So from this point, we will sketch a length of 40 millimeters, and automatically our length will stop here, because the projection of this face in the front view is this edge. So this edge is over here. So from this edge, we have already taken the projectors. Fine. Now from this point, how much width we have to cover? 30. So from this point we have to cover 30 millimeters. Then we will connect these 2 points. So we have drawn